Hi guys, it's Mel here from Mel W Scrubbing. I am here to do a layout for you guys today for Rediscover Your Stash September hop, school hop, and the name of it is Always a Class Act. So I'm also doing it in conjunction with Scraptember Day 3. And it's the prompt for day 3 is mixed media. So I'm just going to do some stenciling, possibly some blending and splatters and Nuvo drops. I have photos of my daughter at home after school. She's in a school uniform trying to do a homework at a desk. She had a mouthful of food and I said, "Hey, Danina." And she's killing herself laughing, trying not to spit all the food out. So that's the class act I'm going with. I've got walnut stain distress ink, and I'm just going to go up here. This is actually a uniquely creative steampunk and graffiti, street graffiti paper, and I'm going to use their embellishments as well. It's a new foam, so it's going to be hard to get the ink on. Half of it's going to be probably covered anyway. Oh, we'll do our best to get it to go like that. And we want it, we don't want it to look, overly perfect, really. We'll just bring those bricks down into the bit below. Steampunk it up even more. Come over here, try and match it up somehow. Go like that, I think. Try and get this not to move on me. I thought this was a fairly, pretty good paper to go with because, all the light bulbs with, all the things going off in the brain. Even though she did really want to sit there doing the homework. And, when Mother made her, I don't need that anymore. I have distress around the edge and inked the black, distress around the edge of that one, inked them black. I'm just going to come down here. I'm going to go the red. I'm just going to go like this. Just so bring a bit more. Probably don't even need it down there because it won't show up as much. So you might think, oh, you're meant to be doing mixed media, Mel. Like, well, this is mixed media. You don't have to do anything as fancy. Ink blending, stenciling, splatters, stamping is all mixed media. Okay? So don't think that it's not. I'm just going to go in with that. I missed a bit up there. That looks a bit odd, doesn't it? What are you doing, woman? Just put it light. There we go, that's a bit better. Right. So I'm going to stick these on. And then we're just going to pop the title on and embellish. I've got some school things, some steampunk things, some wordy things. Like this. We're right. We'll just go on like that. Now, this might be or might not be interesting. But you guys, I have never. Oh my god! I took an E out, and it's meant to be a K. Hang on 2 seconds. Okay. I was thinking, what am I meant to be still on there. Oh, what's been one of those days, I think. Oh, not up there, not up there. On the floor. Homework. Right. So, we are going to go. 8th grade. I wonder if I've got my half a tool without tearing anything. 8th grade. I wonder if I can go over the top. Yeah, look at that. It'll work. And of all my reds, I didn't have a W, so I got an M and turned it upside down. So from grade 7 onwards, they had to have laptops. And I'm just going to make this all one word. Homework. And half their homework was actually on the laptop. They had to bring one book home that had, you know, bits and pieces in it to help them do the homework on the laptop. So that's how we're going to go with that. Right. Why is that not stick? Stick. Okay. Now I've got steampunky stuff, which I had some yellow, some funny bits, and I'm going to put Rebel with a Cause. Maybe I go Rebel with a Cause there. We go a light bulb. I'm going to go that. Got some books and camera. Oh, now I had a globe I want to stick in. I've got books I want to stick in. Now I'm just building this up at the moment because I'm not, you know, 100% sure this is how I want it to go. I do like that, and I do like that. And then I've got a couple of stars with a lightning bolt. I had some cameras which can go in. Like so. Won't use that, won't use the sharpener. And we'll go ideas down here. And smiley face up there. Okay. That's what I'm going to use. So let's get the light bulb popped in. This is the bit that I hadn't really thought through and didn't really know how I wanted it to go. And then we're going to go books. I didn't actually really know how I was going to do this. This whole layout actually, but I actually don't mind how it's. Now these ones here, the star, the smiley face, the star and the lightning bolt are all fussy cut, so they're not going to be perfectly cut because of how they are printed. So I'm just going to go up here, because I'm telling you now, if my daughter can get out of homework, she would use any excuse. Oh, I didn't bring the correct book home that I need to do this stuff online. I didn't do, and I just, okay, fair enough then. You're the one going to get in trouble, not me. So I'll go like that. This guy up here, the smiley face. It's going to go right there, here. I don't know if I want it there or if I want it on there. I think I want it there. Right, so then we'll go this one over here. So we've got a bit of steampunk, bit of school embellishments, a bit of graffiti stuff. And I'm going to go up on top. That one might change. I was going to put that right under, but I don't think I will now. Go up on top a bit. Make it stand out just that little bit more. We'll stick this going under. And these are actually steampunk cameras. At first I thought, oh, I might actually do my nephew Always a Class Act, but I didn't actually have any school photos of him as such. And then I thought, oh, I really need to do some of Tanina's, some of the school stuff. And then I thought, you know what, this is a class act, because this was, you know, her trying to get out of every which way she could and trying not to laugh, because she knew full well I knew she had the books. And she had a drink beside her. I got her all set up and everything, you know. Like, there was no getting out of it. Get the steampunk butterfly on there. Camera over here. Like that with the camera. And then the arrow, like a lightning bolt, has struck her that, oh yes, I do need to do my homework. That can come out of down in here as well. Like that. Okay. We have it all stuck down. Yep, definitely. Right, now we are going to use, so we've got colour. We might use this new Wilted Violet, because it's not exactly all purple. It has a bit of a tinge to it. What will we use for Nouveau drops? Let's go yellow new. Oh, have I got orange? Yeah, I've got orange. Let's stick some orange Nouveau on. Bring out some of the orange here. And then we'll go over here. Like so. I'm only doing the one lot on each. Right, flick underneath so that it goes like enamel dots. And we'll go like that. And we will go like that. See, if you had a gear, I just couldn't find it to start with, a gear stencil that could go over the top of, that is leaking on me, that could go over the top of the bricks, clocks. Okay. See, it's a very different purple, this spritz. It is definitely a plummy purple. It's called Wilted Violet. Distress Spritz. Very different. It's my new one that I just got. So there you go. There's a bit more mixed media. And that's what I've come up with, guys. Okay, so if you think you might like to have a go at something like this, please press pause, take a screenshot of what I've done, and have a go at yourself. You might want to change it up a little and change the colouring, make it your own. But this, you know, if you feel like this is a good one for a school layout, and you've got some school photos of, you know, children, grandchildren, like way back when. I mean, I've got one there that I could actually do of me, to tell you the truth. No, it was a class act. I used to get told that I never shut up. All my reports would say Melanie talks too much in class. So, you know, I could have done myself, to tell you the truth. I had one right at hand, to tell you the truth. So, you know, something like that. If it... That's drying now, and that's going more purple, so I'm going to add brown. Walnut stain. I'm going to add brown as well. I did another one. Oh yeah, and that's how it's dried on this one. It's real dark purple. That's going a lighter purple on this paper. So let's try and cover that again. And do some brown on there as well. And try not to get it on my clothes. Although it's probably all over me anyway. Yeah, I'm going to go that. But yes, please feel free to press pause and take a screenshot and have a go and make it your own. If you do like what I've come up with, you know, if you could give me a thumbs up, that would be really appreciated. Thank you so very much. I'm just going to get this off my desk. Now, down below in the description box, I will put the playlist for Rediscover Your Stash, Always a Class Act. I will pop the playlist for Scraptember, and I will pop Scraptember's Facebook group as well as Rediscover Your Stash Facebook group. Come and check it out. Show us what you've done with the prompts and, you know, the title of what Sarah wanted us to come up with. I haven't got Always a Class Act, but you can tell, you know, we definitely are a class act. Trying to pull my, you know, pull the wool over my eyes. It doesn't work that well. She forgets I used to be at school and used to use the same excuses. And show us what you've come up with. We'd love to see it. And pop it in the album. There'll be an album for the month over on Scraptember. And we can all get some inspiration from each other. When you go and check out the ladies on the playlist, give them a like, subscribe to them if you're not already, and give them a comment, something you like about the layout. Because things like this takes time. Some people aren't as quick at putting a layout together, and it takes a lot more time than to put a video together. We love doing what we're doing. We love giving you guys inspiration. So, you know, show a little bit of love to the ladies and get behind them and give them some support. And, yeah. And I hope you've all got some inspiration for what I've come up with today. So thank you everyone for watching. I appreciate you all for being here. Stay safe, happy scrapping, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye for now.